Welcome to the Poor Man's Gourmet Kitchen, where we share gourmet recipes at a low-budget wonder. Now check this out. Here I've got a beautiful rack of lamb, and I only spent about 11 bucks. And as you can see here, it's already been partially Frenched, and it's got your standard 8-rib bone set. Also this extra layer of fat here, and if you'd like, you can go ahead and just take your blade and remove that extra fat. It's real simple to do, applying a little bit of pressure, and this flap will peel up like a piece of bacon, and you can just slice it right off. Nothing to it. Now if you flip this over on its backside, you can count 1, 2, 3, 4 riblets over and cut right down the center of this rack so you can prepare to cook a standard serving, which looks something like this. And all you need to do is throw it down on a plate and season it heavily with salt and pepper. Just make sure that you get all sides, and the ends you can just turn on its side and dab on the plate. Now in a hot pan you want to throw down some butter. Get that melted, and you're going to take that rack of lamb and set it on its backside, and we're going to start to sear. You only need to spend about 1 minute to 2 minutes on each side, depending on how tender you want your lamb chops. Now it's not necessary, but I like to get the ends as well. About 20 to 30 seconds on each side is all you're going to need. By now the rack will have beautiful color on all sides. Now all you have to do is throw that in the oven, and you want to bake this at 450 degrees for 10 minutes. And when you're done, it should look something like this. I'm going to go ahead and skew it so we can take a temperature, and we're looking at about 130. And I'm just going to throw that down on a plate and let it cool for about 5 minutes. Now on the stove you want to add a couple ounces of water to that fond, and to help thicken it up, a little bit of butter. This is going to create a wonderful au jus for that rack of lamb, and when it looks like this, it's done. Now you want to just cut these into chops by slicing between every bone. As you can see, I've got a nice medium rare pink tone to every one of these chops. And you can just throw these down on a plate with a vegetable, and I'm just keeping it simple with some green beans. Then take that au jus right over the top of that lamb. And there you have it, lamb chops right here in the Poor Man's Gourmet Kitchen. Thank you for watching, and be sure to stop by PoorMansGourmetKitchen.com for more recipes and exact ingredients.